record to the cloud. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. I hope everyone's having an amazing, blessed day so far today, guys. It is a beautiful, sunny day. Let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. How are we feeling? I know. It's okay. Feeling good. Weather's so nice, self-sufficient. Morning. Come on, guys. Who else? Let me know how you guys can drop it in the chat. We got 15 people on this call now. Blessed. Thanks. All praise to the Most High, right? We out here with it. Feeling good. Awesome. As I said, guys, we have Zay stepping up, stepping out, getting uncomfortable. He's about to come to you guys with those good gems. He's about to come to y'all and put y'all in the mood, put y'all in your bag today. Get you running, right? We're about to hit the ground running. All right, guys. So let's prepare ourselves. Let's make sure we're ready to take some notes. And let's drop some fireballs. Let's drop some P150s in the chat for my boy Zay. All right. And I'm going to let you have it now, bro. I'm going to give it to you. And whenever you're ready, I'm right here with you. So you can take it away.
You know, I'm always ready. You got to stay ready. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I need some energy. Talk to me. I need some energy before I get going. I need some energy. Okay, we got one. Okay. All right. That's good. All right. I'm going to talk to you about a few things. But first, before I even get to talk, I need everybody to clear their mind right quick. Just go ahead and clear it. Whenever everybody's mind clear, I need 15 8s to be dropped. And I'm about to go look. When y'all mind clear, just let me know. When y'all have a clear head, just let me know. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. Need 10 more. All right. Need like 5 more. All right. Just give me 2 more and I'm going to go ahead. All right. Well, I need y'all to, you know what I'm saying, since we keep talking about uncomfortable, I need y'all to go back to the first time y'all joined this business and really, really think about when y'all actually became uncomfortable and how it made you feel. Because I know the first time being on this call, whoo, and I don't even like presenting, man, that heart got to racing, you know, the back of that throat got to tightening up, you know. I was like, man, what am I even going to talk about? But nah, you know, they say first impression is the best impression. I don't think I gave y'all my best first impression. So look, being uncomfortable is a great thing. Being weird, being different is a great, great thing. Because being uncomfortable, being weird, and being different, look at all the people that got called weird, different, was being uncomfortable, was doing what they had to do. They even got bullied, picked on, all that. Now look at their lives. Most of their lives is successful. You think Bill Gates ain't get picked on? Man, listen. They weren't even trying to hear about that the first time he brought that to them. Now look at that man, finna become the first trillionaire. That's what happens when you put in the work of being uncomfortable, doing what people don't think you can do. That's what people fail to realize. It's okay to be different. You don't always got to follow people. Following people how you messed up for real. You're going to follow somebody off a cliff. You're going to follow somebody into debt. You're going to write a check you can't cash. And that's real talk. And I learned my lesson from following. Because all my life, I thought I was being a leader, but nah, I was following. For the first time in like, 4 or 5 years, I can honestly say I've been a leader. I took control of my life. I'm doing what I want to do for me. And I'm still trying to learn because I let what other people like. I get other people's opinions on what, like, if I should do this or do that. And sometimes it's still getting to me and I don't know how to become my own person, but I'm still learning. But being uncomfortable is a great feeling though, for real. When you become uncomfortable, ain't nothing nobody can tell you, especially when you at one with yourself. Can't nobody say nothing about you that can really make you feel no type of way. Being uncomfortable can put you in the best position. And I honestly realized that. But nah. All right. So the second thing I want to talk about is what I'm actually doing this week. So I took heed to what Nick said last week about accountability and holding yourself accountable. So this week, I'm not even on my live account. I'm on straight demo. and I have me an accountability partner, and I talk with that person every day just to make sure. And I've been making sure, like, I know I work and stuff, but I told him I was gonna be on at least 2 to 3 calls a day, and I'm gonna be straight on my demo account. And I've been sticking to that. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but still, like, I'm not even on my live account. I'm on straight demo. That's how I'm trying to hold myself accountable. I'm trying to go back and teach myself to learn different stuff, so I'm not just jumping in trades, like, so I can be able to call my own trade, so I can be able to not, like, because I mean, honestly, like, I ain't been seeing no profit for real. The first good profit I seen was last night when I was in my demo account, and I had jumped in 2 trades that had got called out, and I went for what was it, 2 cents, and out of that, like, both of them went for 2 cents, and I made $7 off that. So I'm trying to learn, like, I'm trying to make sure I do good, and it probably could have been more than 7, but nah, like, I learned my lesson the first time. I'm not going to sleep while I'm in a trade. Like, I mean, other people can, but nah, I can't do that. I just feel like it's just like I'm not gonna be like, let's say I'm in a profit at $10. If I go to sleep, wake up the next morning, that shit might say you lost $20, $30 just by going to sleep. You ain't jump out when you're supposed to, because sometimes you got to. That's how I'm holding myself accountable. I'm making sure that I'm getting on these trainers. Like today, I'm off. I already told them I'm gonna be on a 12-3-5-9. I'm on it. I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna eat it up whenever I can, and I'm trying to catch everybody call. Nick, I apologize. I was supposed to get on at 6. I got, you know what I'm saying, I got distracted at lunch and I had forgot what time it was. I apologize, but like I'm trying to hold myself accountable more. I'm trying to jump on when everybody in New Wave and stuff do stuff, I'm trying to be up there. I'm trying to show support. I'm trying to show love because y'all do the same for me. But hold on, because there go a while. I don't play that. But nah, yeah, y'all show accountability to me. All right, I got you
You've
10.
been saying try a lot, big homie. You've been saying try a lot. You owe a whole bunch of push-ups now, just letting you know.
You want me to do them now? I ain't doing them later.
Shoot, let's knock it
No,
out.
I'm just
Knock it
saying.
out.
All right, I'm going to. How about that? I'm going to do better. I'm holding
There
myself
you go.
accountable more.
I like that.
I will do better. I will. I really will. Like I just want to. Like I really just feel like I need to get it out because I'm talking to myself. Because like I'm really like first few weeks I've been in here, I really wasn't in tune. I was just going through the motions. But this week, I decided I'm gonna take it more serious. I'm gonna do what I got to do. I'm gonna put forth more effort. I'm gonna talk to people more. I'm gonna get myself out there more. I'm gonna keep being uncomfortable, and I'm gonna keep being uncomfortable, and I'm gonna keep being uncomfortable, and I'm gonna keep being uncomfortable until saying uncomfortable is the new comfortable, but it's still gonna be uncomfortable. If you dig what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep doing everything I gotta do to be successful, because everybody is a team. If one person fail, we all fail. Just like when one person is in success, everybody's in success. You gotta hold everybody accountable. I'm not trying to be the stick that break. I'm trying to be the stick that hold everybody together. I'm trying to be the backbone too. I'm trying to get it in too. Like I'm trying to make money too, but I'm trying to also learn. I'm trying to build. We can build a big family. We can get right. Everybody just got to be in tune, and I'm trying to be in tune with everybody. I'm trying to learn. Cause this week I'm straight on what was it? The naked harmonic scanner. I'm straight on that. That's what I'm gonna be on this week. And then next week I'm gonna go to my live account, see how I do. Then the week after that I'm gonna go straight to demo, learn something new. And the week after that I'm gonna go on my live account, see how I do. That's how I'm gonna teach myself. Everybody has their own way of teaching themselves, but that's how I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Cause I gotta do it my way. I'm trying to do it everybody else's way. I'm over here being confused, not being able to pay attention, over here going crazy, like, oh, I'm about to be done with this. Finna just, you know what I'm saying? Just opt out. I don't even want to do it no more, but I had to learn to take a breath, slow down. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to be the tortoise. Cause you seen what happened. The hare, he was moving too fast. And here you go at the end of the finish line trying to catch up. And the tortoise always wins. It's okay to go slow and steady, as long as you at your own pace. And I still gotta learn that because I'm trying to eat too. I see everybody, oh, you hit 1,000? I'm trying to get 1,000 too. My account ain't ready for no profit of $1,000. That's what I gotta keep learning. That's why I keep losing money. I'm over here doing what I shouldn't be doing. Why am I putting 3 cents on an account I know I can't put 3 cents in on? No, I should be strictly 1 cent, strictly TP1 diet. But look at me doing TP3 for no reason at all. Why? Why are you doing TP3? You ain't been here long enough. You ain't been here long enough. What are you doing? Out here not even listening. not listening to what people above me is telling me, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's my problem. But I'm trying to hold myself accountable so I can be different. I ain't trying to keep losing money. I'm not here to lose money. I'm here to excel in every way. I'm trying to get my mental right. I'm trying to get my family right. Man, this house look all right, don't it? I mean, this neighborhood look all right, but nah, this not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. I'm trying to be alone. I'm trying to be this my house and the next house about a mile down that way. I'm talking about own my own land. I'm not trying to do this no more. I'm trying to do what I gotta do for me. But I'm moving too fast. And shout out to Marlon, because me and him talk every day, and me and him chop it up every day. But thanks to everybody else, but me and Marlon, like, I ain't gonna lie, our connection is deeper. Me and him talk every day. And excuse my language, but every day that man is on my ass. What are you doing, Zay? Like, come on, talk to me. What do you need help with? What can we do after this? What do you need? Like, let's make our own plan. Let's make a plan just for you. Forget what everybody else doing. We're gonna make a plan that suits you because you work. And I appreciate that. Because without that, man, I promise you, I would have been gone my first week in here. I would not have been here right now. I would have been straight gone. I told him, now I'm like, bro, I'm about to leave. That man like, nah, bro, no, don't do that. And I'm like, nah, forget all that. Forget what you talking about. I'm about to leave, bro. That's too much. He like, nah, bro, just calm down. We're gonna make a plan and you're gonna just follow it. Everybody don't move at the same pace. And I appreciate that. And then we got everybody else. Everybody else, I'll be plugging in. Like yesterday, was it yesterday? Pretty sure it was yesterday. I don't know yesterday. It was either yesterday or this weekend. I was listening to what Mel said, and that is true. Like everybody has to learn the experience in their life that makes them wake up. And I ain't gonna lie, being at the bottom made me wake up early. But I just didn't know how to, like, I didn't know what to do with it. Now I know what to do with it. You gotta be different. You gotta surround yourself with people with the same mindset but got different goals. Everybody has different goals, but you just gotta have the same mindset. If you around people with the same mindset, ain't no stopping what y'all can do. That's why I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate everybody on this call for real. I ain't even gonna lie. This family is something different. And me and Marlon was just talking about it. You give it like 6 months to a year, they gonna hate it, bro. I'm trying to tell you. They're gonna be trying to kick every last one of us out because we thinking different and thinking the way they not thinking already. Trying to tell you, it's scary, man. It's scary. It is really, really scary. Shout out to, no disrespect to the males, but shout out to the female, because I ain't gonna lie. Y'all out here, bro. I'm trying to tell you, y'all out here grinding, bro. Really, really grinding. And it shows. It really does show. Because I'm trying to tell you, y'all really make me want to be y'all really make me want to learn so much. Y'all know so many different strategies that make me want to learn. It really does. But nah, back to accountability. I want everybody to write down one daily goal they're going to do for the rest of the week. Like, really go write it down. And I want you to, I want you to make it's Tuesday, but still start from Tuesday, go to Sunday. And I want you to make a box, and I want you to check every day you complete that goal. And see how many times you hold yourself accountable. And every time you don't check that box, that's 10 push-ups. That's how you got to make yourself remember that you have daily goals that you got to complete. Make sure you do that. Make sure you check every time you complete it. But just because you could complete that goal don't mean you stop there. You can keep going. You can have more than one goal a day that you want to complete. Make sure you complete however many goals you have. Make sure you hold yourself accountable, because nobody else will. You have family, you have friends, but even they can't hold you accountable. I mean, family is family. We all have family. We all have that close family, but let's be honest. Family can, you know what I'm saying, they can bring you down in the end too. Think about it. You get money in your hand. They trying to eat off you too. Think about how much family you don't have, and when you think about it now, how much family you don't have around you right now. That's your real family you used to talk to when you was younger. Think about it when you come in there some money. Watch how fast that phone. Watch how fast it blow up. They not even gonna have your number. I guarantee you they gonna be calling you. People you ain't talked to in years. Hey, how you doing? Trying to top it up. Oh, I need this. I need that. What's up? You good? Hold on, y'all. You good? All right. Yeah, put some shoes on. All right, but nah, for real. But for real, hold yourself accountable. You got to know who you surrounded around. You got to know who is around you. You got to know who really see the vision in you. Cause tell you, bro, I had so many friends. I had so many so-called friends, family, people I call my brothers, did me dirty. I'm talking about, you wouldn't even think they did that. Like, you just got to know who you surrounded around. You got to make sure they take heed in everything they do. You got to make sure they see the vision, see the same vision you see, holding yourself more accountable. Like, bro, why you not doing this? Bro, why you not doing that? I'm talking about so much that you really want to like hurt them, but you know they doing it for your best interest. Make sure you have people that hold you accountable. I don't care. People make mistakes. Make sure you holding yourself. Make sure they holding you accountable. Make sure you're doing everything you got to do because life ain't easy and life is hard. I'm trying to tell you, this life is hard. What's wrong? Put your slippers on. Put your slippers on. You gotta find it. Go put your shoe on. Come here. Nah, for real. You gotta hold this. I'm sorry, my sisters. I'm watching my sister. But here, come here. Come on. Come on. I got you. Nah, you gotta have people that's gonna hold you accountable. I'm not even gonna lie. Without that accountability, we have nothing. Without holding yourself to a standard, what do you have? What are you aiming for? What are you here for life? Like Reese said, you're blessed to be alive. You're blessed when you're born, but you're still born a sinner. How can you change that? How can you change sinner to winner? How can you go through the struggles you need to go through and call yourself a human being without going through struggles? I'm glad I ain't have no silver spoon. I'm trying to tell you, because most of the people who, hey, they got a silver spoon don't know how to enjoy the little things. I love enjoying the little things. I'm trying to tell you, I love Dollar General. I love Dollar Tree. Hey, it's real, man. Life is hard. You gotta push it in. You gotta push your foot in. Hold on. There you go. Life is hard, man. Life is really hard. It really is. But the last thing I want to leave y'all with is live your life for yourself. I learned that the hard way. You live your life for you. I know you see everybody out here doing their own thing. I know you ready to jump out in the world head first. I know you ready to do this and do that. But sometimes just look at the world around you. Just breathe it in some. Just think about it. Are you really living your life for yourself? Are you really living your life for yourself? Or are you living to become somebody else? And I don't mean somebody else in a good way. I mean somebody else like, are you following? Are you trying to lead? Leaders lead even when they know people aren't watching. But followers follow every time. Followers want to follow when people are watching. They don't want to do what they got to do. Do you have that mindset? Do you really live your life for yourself? Can you honestly say right now, you living your life for yourself? Drop a 1 if you living your life for yourself, and don't lie. If you're not, don't put a 1. Are you really living your life for yourself? Like, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's sorry if you're not, man. It's okay. But if you're not, today is the day you take hold of that. You live your life for yourself. You do what you got to do for you. I know you worry about family too, but worry about yourself first too. That's where people go wrong. That's why people going crazy. Stop trying to do for everybody else. Do for yourself first. Because once you do for yourself, then you can help everybody else you need to help. I'm trying to tell you. I learned that the hard way. I give family so many second chances. I'm trying to tell you. They do me dirty time and time again. It took me, 22? It took me 15 years to get that right. Now, family don't talk to me. It is what it is. Don't talk to me. I was on the phone with my uncle on my birthday. That man talking about your cousin on the phone. Mind you, I ain't talked to my cousin in like years. But we talked on Facebook or whatever here and there. That man gonna say he said, I already sent him a text. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Cool. And this text, you sent me a text. You didn't even spell happy birthday right. What you mean? That's what I'm saying. You gotta hold people like that accountable. All right, you don't want to top it up on the phone. You ain't gotta send me a text either. Because you could have said happy birthday out loud, but you didn't. And that's real facts. Like family, you don't get that. Wounds hurt deep when it's people that you really, like, you feel me, that you have deep love for. That's what I'm saying. So you got to live your life for yourself first. Forget what everybody else talking about. Do it for you first. I know I got a family that I got to get right and I got to work hard for, but I got to get myself right first. Because if I'm not right, how can I say they right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sense. If you really not right, your family not gonna be right. And that's just facts. If you not living right, your family cannot live right. Because in the end, even if you get them right, then you got to get yourself right. And imagine that. You get yourself on a different course than your family. Now you got to bring them up to speed with you. Nah, get yourself right first. Then you worry about everything else. But I want everybody to have a blessed day today, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody do what they got to do to be successful today. Keep peace of mind. Make sure you stick to that goal that you wrote down. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you do whatever you got to do. I'm going to go ahead and drop it off to Reese. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thug thizzle. And I appreciate you for having me here. I really do.
I appreciate you so much. Guys, can we get some fireballs in the chat for Zay, please? I'm not gonna lie though.
I'm about to help
you dropped that T word a number of times. You owe us push-ups.
That's cool.
Let's knock it out right now.
Dang.
Or you can put your video. I mean, it's up to you. We right here, so.
Dang, bro.
Right here, we got you. We got your support system. It's up to you. You let me know. Oh, right. Marlon said not right now, so he spoke. I did it. Y'all called me out on camera. Come on, bro. You got it. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. It's cool. Drop your video. We're gonna keep it pushing. First thing I wanted to mention is definitely the fact that you talked about getting uncomfortable, right? And understand, guys. Well, first of all, I want to thank you just for getting uncomfortable, because really and truly, like you said after your first week you wanted to dip. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna be honest. You, like I said, you caught my eye day one, and then day two, I was like, nah, who are you? I need to know, because you had the qualities. I could tell that you had a positive mindset. I can tell that you're the type of person that looks at the glass half full, not half empty, or maybe not even either or. Maybe you just look at the fact that you have a glass, right? You're thankful for the fact that you have a glass. You know what I mean? So, you know, the fact that you're taking advantage of your resources, you're taking advantage of your surroundings, and you're actually leveraging what's being offered to you, like, big shout out to you, right? And of course, there's a number of you guys that have done this, but I'm just being specific to you right now just because you're on the call. And trust me, you just keep to it. Just stay 10 toes down. Understand that you're in a family that's never going to give up. You're with a group of people that are going to run it all the way to the top, right? You're working alongside people that we've built solid relationships with each other, and you know, we're gonna make sure that we help each other out. We're building solid foundations where what's it called? We're building our own knowledge. We're learning more so that we can give more. You know what I mean? I was having a conversation last night, and to be honest, there's chairmen here and there that don't know how to count pips. There's chairmen here and there that don't know about, you know, fib retracements, right? We do trainings on pip counts. We do trainings on how to use your fibs, right? It's a lot deeper than just coming in and copying and pasting. It's a lot deeper than just coming to this environment and making profits, right? We're here to learn a skill. Yeah, you're gonna copy and paste your way to maybe a couple grand. Cool, that's fine, right? But that is something, I mean, I'm not gonna try, me personally, I don't wanna be a chairman saying I can't count pips, or I don't know this, I don't know that. I'm not trying to shoot my credibility, right? You want to make sure that you're versatile. You want to make sure that you're enveloping yourself in every single aspect of the space so that you can speak to the opportunity. And not only speak to the opportunity, but you can come to somebody when they have a question. Or sorry, what you said, somebody can come to you when they have a question, right? And you're able to answer and show them and give them more knowledge, add more value to them. You know what I mean? But to do that, again, getting uncomfortable. You have to learn how to do it, right? You'll never learn how to give a training if you're not getting uncomfortable to hop on the training, right? You'll never learn how to speak to a prospect if you're not getting uncomfortable to speak to these prospects, right? You'll never learn how to make profit, or you never learn how to twin trade if you don't practice how to twin trade. You'll never learn how to get good pops if you don't practice how to pop. You know what I mean? You got to get uncomfortable and put yourself in a space and put yourself in a position that you haven't done before. at the end of the day, that's what we're here for in this space, right? That's what we're here for. Yes, we're learning a skill. Yes, we're here to make a little bit of money, or a lot of money actually, right? But understand that we are also looking to become the best versions of ourselves. We are also looking to create the lifestyle that we want to live, and understand that none of us are there. Otherwise, we would know exactly what it takes to get there. So you're going to have to get a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to have to do a couple things that you don't normally do on a day-to-day basis, right? We talk about this every single day. Repetition breeds obsession, right? Obsession breeds that burning desire into your heart, right? You got to continue to do it over and over and over, so that you can build those good, successful habits to align yourself with successful people, align yourself with the things that successful people do, so that you can get there, so that you can achieve those things, so that you can make profits and make hundreds and thousands of dollars, whatever the case is, off one trade, right? But if you're not getting uncomfortable and learning and practicing and putting yourself in this position to learn this skill in any aspect, whether it's the trading aspect, whether it's the building aspect, or whatever the case is, right? How are you really going to learn how to do it? You sit in your comfort zone for too long. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. Don't sit in your comfort zone for too long. The moment you feel like you're getting comfortable, you need to get up. You need to get up. Because there's times where I'm sitting like, yeah, I got comfortable. Mad comfortable. Nah, I need to get up now. Guys, my goal was to hit P6 and then he hit P1000 2 weeks later. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm at P6. Trust me, I am. But it's the fact that I got comfortable. I hit my second rank and I got comfortable. I don't want to get comfortable. So what am I starting to do? Webinars. Show the plan. Host trainings. Do this, do that. Do one-on-ones. Call my team more. Pick up the phone. I'm here for this person, here for that person. Even for anybody who's not in my team. It don't matter. We're a family at the end of the day. Right? I don't like to say upline, sideline, downline. I don't like to use those terms. You guys are my family, brothers and sisters, really and truly. Right? I'm here for any one of you when it comes to your growth. Because at the end of the day, that's going to make me more uncomfortable, and it's going to continue to help prepare me for what it is that I'm looking to accomplish. Right? The next thing you spoke about was accountability. Right? Find an accountability partner, or even to hold yourself accountable. Right? You want to make sure that you're able to say, all right, cool, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and you're actually going to get it done. Whether you have to hold yourself accountable, like Zay said, have a goal for this week, something that you don't normally do, or whatever the case is, that you want to make sure that you do consistently every single day, and put some check marks or put some boxes and check off every single day if you've done it or not. And if you've ever had a box that doesn't have a check in it, you owe yourself push-ups. You want to hold yourself accountable. And if you slip, then you have to find another way to make yourself better. That's why we say, all right, if you drop the word TRI, right, do your push-ups. Because we're trying to, see, there we go. I owe y'all push-ups, right? We're here in this space to say, all right, cool. If you're going to slip here, you got to make it up here. We're not going to just slip and let it slide. How many of us have slipped and like, oh shoot, good thing Reese not around because she heard me say the word. And now it's not just me that's catching y'all. There's a number of us that are catching y'all, right? Because we're holding each other accountable to say, nah, you fix your vocabulary, speak better, right? Raise your level of frequency, raise your level of vibration. The way I look at it when it comes to the way I speak and the way I carry myself is, not to make it comparison as in I need to be, or why am I not like this person, or why they have this? No, in comparison as to, okay, how can I get better? How can I develop myself to become a better leader? How can I develop myself to become a better person? I look at David Immunitier, right? When I speak, I'm thinking of what would David do? What would David say? How would David act? How would he speak? How is he going to present himself, right? What is his thought process? And that alone keeps me in check, because I know that David doesn't say, I've never heard him say it, or maybe I've never caught on to it, but I don't think he says, oh, I'm going to try to do this, I'm going to try to do that. I'm saying it in context. Y'all don't catch me for that one. Okay. Right? It's either he's going to do it or he's not. Right? If you guys have looked at, I mean, I've been in this business literally almost 2 years in the next couple weeks. Right? So I've looked at his development, and not to say that he wasn't already developed. He was already where he was at, but you can still see that there was so much more room for growth. Now he started to be more consistent when it comes to working out, right? He's holding himself accountable to showing up every single day physically for himself, right? You got to put yourself in the right headspace, the right mindset. You got to make sure your body is healthy, right? Once everything is, you look good, you feel good, you do good, you perform better, right? You have a little bit higher energy, right? You know, oh, I'm feeling myself. Yes, okay, right? You go on a little walk, you go on a little jog, get your body energized, you get your body ready, moving for the day. You know what I mean? What would David do? But there's so many other leaders as well. But I'm looking at, honestly, David is he's one of the people that I aspire to be the most. And the fact, and I think what made it so definite too is when I actually talked to him in the DMs. He actually talked to me. He replied to my messages. Like, I'm looking at my time, I'm like, oh my God, he's typing. Wow, he's taking the time to talk to me. This guy is a nine-figure earner. And you're texting, you're replying back to me in my DMs, like back and forth. It wasn't much, but it was way more than what he needed to do. It was way more than what he had to do. Because he's genuine. That genuine love and that genuine care for helping other people. That's what I aspire to be like. I'm not going to ignore you just because I don't know you. Nah, I'm going to show you love. Right? You show me love, I show you love. Full circle. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You put out the effort into the earth the way you want to get it back. Right? But again, if you want great, successful, high results, you got to hold yourself accountable when you know you slipped. Right? Leadership doesn't, again, I think he said it just now. Leadership isn't only what happens in front of the scenes. It's what happens behind the scenes. Good leadership is really what are you doing behind the scenes? What are you doing to make sure that your people are eating? Regardless if it's within this space or regardless if it's for your family. What are you doing to make sure that you're setting a good example? Right? You got to make sure that if you have people looking up to you, you got to look at who's looking up to you and say, okay, do I want this person to copy these habits? Or do I want to build better habits so that they can copy those habits? Right? You ever pay attention and notice, if any of you guys have younger siblings, you ever pay attention and notice when they're watching you do something and then they copy exactly what you do? Then you're like, oh, nah, I gotta be careful because they're paying attention, they're watching. You got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be aware of your environment, right? So again, you want to hold yourself accountable and just make sure that hey, I slipped. Cool. Let me hold myself accountable to it. Right? You know what I mean? I remember just a quick little anecdote when it comes to holding yourself accountable. I remember there was one day I didn't work out for months, man. It was 2 months I didn't go to the gym, and I was just sitting in the couch and I'm like, damn, having a conversation in my head. Damn, Reese, you really haven't worked out. What are you really doing with yourself right now? It don't make sense. You don't want it. I'm fighting myself. Yo, you don't want it. I'm sitting on the couch like this. You don't want it. You don't want it. You're not trying to go chairwoman. You're not trying to be the best version of yourself. You're not trying to gain that summer body. You're not trying to fix your health. You don't want none of it. And I said, yo, drop and give me 10. You don't do it. You don't want it. What did I do? Because now the inner me challenged me. So I was like, oh, nobody's looking. Nobody was around. And I got up. I did my 10 push-ups. You know what happened? Screwed my knees. Completely screwed my knees up. Couldn't walk for about 2 days. But the point is, I got up. I challenged myself to be better. I challenged myself to put my best foot forward. Right? It doesn't matter who's watching. At the end of the day, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You know exactly the conversations that are happening in your head. You know exactly the things that you need to be doing to get yourself better. Right? So whenever you hear yourself challenge, I always say it. Sometimes you're thinking something in your head, but you're not going to do it until you say it out loud. So once in my head, I said, you need to get up. You don't want it that bad. I literally said to myself, all right, I'm up. I'm going to do it out loud. And again, got on the floor, did my push-ups, boom. It was one of the most fulfilling pains I've ever felt in my life. Because I know that even though I didn't want to do it, I disciplined myself to say, hey, get up. And that's how I became better. And to be honest, I got back into the gym mode right after that. It's literally the smallest thing, the simplest thing. Start with one thing today. And then tomorrow, start with another thing. And the next day, do it again. And then the next day, do it again. But in order to progress, you have to start. In order to progress and in order to grow, you have to start somewhere. You have to take that step. You have to take that leap, right? It was about, I want to say 18 months before my mom took this business seriously, right? And now there's times where she's telling me, oh, it's 3 o'clock. Where's the call? Come play it out loud. Let's listen to it. Okay, my bad. Shoot. Right? You have to start somewhere. She's on the call right now because I can hear myself echoing in the room, in the house, right? You have to start somewhere, right? You never hop into a job or into a skill or into a sport. I shouldn't say never, because some people have raw talent, right? Some people really have raw talent, but you never really hop into a space knowing exactly what it is that you're doing, right? But you got to make sure you're putting that effort to learn, right? Holding yourself accountable. Another story real quick. I've been a server for about 10 years, right? There was one year, maybe about 3-4 years back, maybe about 3 years back. Summertime I worked, and I work on the overnights. It's a 24-hour restaurant. I work on the overnights, right? And the boss was short on the daytime staff, and he basically asked me to work. I covered for one person, and I ended up stuck on day shifts for the rest of the summer. Now, the difference between the day shift and the night shift, it's about 3 times as fast a business, just because of one, it's one of the most popular restaurants in the area. 2, it's a lot of business classes. There's a couple like corporate areas around the area, so you get a lot of business clientele. You get a lot of meetings that come in. You're moving like this. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. That was the summer. I said, nah, I've been working here for about 7 years already to this point. Why am I still writing down my orders? Something as simple as scrambled eggs, bacon, and home fries. You know, over easy sausage and roast potatoes. Like, why is it so hard? I know the menu like the back of my hand. So I started to challenge myself. And it started with one person. Then it started with 2 people, not writing down my orders, just remembering my orders. By the end of that summer, I was able to take a table of 4 people, no book, not writing down my orders, all straight off memory. Fast forward 3 more years later, guys, I couldn't tell you the last time I used a book. You can ask Ebony. I couldn't tell you the last time I used a book and a pen. I have it in my pocket just in case. I can take up to 8 to 10 people. Yeah, look, mom said it. 10 people, 8 to 10 people, no book. Because I challenged myself to say, become better. You can do better. You know this. You just need to push yourself and just challenge yourself. Right? Held myself accountable to say, hey, it's the same thing over and 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 over. You need to know this. You just gotta push yourself, right? Repetition. I believe it was January of this year, New Year's, guys, busy. And I think I was the only server that was literally just jumping around the restaurant. Who hasn't ordered? You ordered? Have you ordered? Give me your order. No book, right? To be honest, I had a couple drinks. It's New Year's. The boss allows us to drink on New Year's. I was a little wavy. Not one complaint. Made sick money. Everybody was happy. Didn't touch my book all night. That's when I stamped. I mastered serving. I mastered the art of serving. Right? And that's when I said, it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to master this skill of trading. It's time for me to master these markets. Right? It's time for me to master the products. And that's when I said, nah, I need to envelop myself into this space more. I need to do more. I need to hold myself more accountable. I need to make sure that I'm showing up more for myself, for my team, for my family, for the new family that's coming in, whatever the case is, right? continuing to get uncomfortable. You got to sit at the edge of your uncomfortability, and that's where your growth is. That's exactly where your growth will be, right? Challenge yourselves, guys. Remember, your brain is like a t-shirt. Once you stretch it and you stretch it and you stretch it, it's not going to shrink back to its original size. Not so easy. As long as you continue to stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch, it will not go back naturally. Once you stop stretching, it'll start to bring it back. But the thing is, because you've stretched it so far, you're able to stretch it that far again because you've already overstretched it, right? That's how our brains work. You gotta force yourself to do better. You gotta force yourself to become better. Each and every single one of you on this call is capable of doing your best, right? Set those goals. Make sure you're holding yourself accountable. Make sure that you're getting it done. And if you know that you haven't, do your push-ups, do your sit-ups, do a workout, get your body right? This is a full circle thing. I want to start, if anybody's down for it, I want to start holding each other accountable when it comes to working out on Instagram again. Well, I was doing it before all this quarantine stuff, and then, quarantine happened and blah, 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 blah. But if anybody's down to be an accountability partner when it comes to working out every day, let me know. We'll start tagging each other on Instagram again. I'm looking through a couple teams and you see the whole team tagging each other. I'm locked in. I checked in. Sweat check. I'm here. Right? So I'm down to start doing that again so that we can, I'm full circle want to be good. I'm full circle want to make sure mind, body, soul, pockets, everything's right. Everything's right. You know what I mean? And again, guys, just understand that we here. Like, we outside with it, baby. We outside with it. A lot of structure is coming. A lot of good foundation. Our launch process when it comes to new family members is going to be even more effective. It's going to be even more smooth, right? Because we're continuing to grow and develop. We realize that we need to continue to add and add. Like I said, David Minitier, by the time I started paying attention to him, he was already up, but he still found ways to make himself better. Now he's bodybuilding. My gosh. If you guys watch this man work out, he's a beast. Because he's now taking full control over his body. He's become one with his body. And that's what I've been trying to do. I stretch every single day. I do yoga every single day. I'm going on my walks every single day. I'm actually starting to run now. I don't like running. I actually hate running. I'm not a track star at all. At all. I was a fat kid. I don't like running. But getting uncomfortable. Going on these runs. Going on these jogs. Right? Pushing myself past my limits. Right? Making sure that I got it. Like, I'm doing it. I'm aligning myself with what successful people do. Every single day they work out. Every single day they give thanks. Every single day they show up for their business, for their family, for their team. Every single day they're showing up for themselves. Right? But let's go out and kill it today, guys. I'm good. I ain't gonna hold you. I just wanted to piggyback off of all the accountability and getting uncomfortable, and let's do it. If you guys don't have an accountability partner, find one. And I always say, y'all can hold me accountable as long as I can hold you accountable. There's people who have checked me for this and for that, knowing that I can check them for this and for that. Right? Dom is one of my biggest accountability partners. And Mel too. Right? Always checking each other for shit. Excuse my French, sorry. Right? But we're doing it to make us better. We're doing it to make sure that we're all moving in the right direction as a collective. United we stand, divided we fall. Right? We get everybody on the same accord. We get everybody moving at the same pace. We get everybody on the same sound. They have no choice but to hear us. They have no choice. Right? We're going to come out loud. We're going to come out stomping, screaming, coming different. Right? We're introducing HFX today. I hope y'all saw the flyer. Post the flyer on Instagram. Right? Edify your flyer. Put it all over social media. Right? 1:30 p.m. Make sure you guys are tuned in. We're coming different. So it's either you're with us or you're not. And plain and simple, that's what it is. All right? Move with love. Love is love. Everything will be all right. Y'all have an amazing, safe, and blessed day. Vibrate high, kings and queens. Be the best version of you today. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all later at the 1:30 call. If you have never tapped into HFX, you need to tap in. It's gonna be an introduction to HFX. So tune in, listen to what it is about, and let's run it up. All right. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay safe.